Right, so on the left you caught it a little bit thin.
Yeah.
On the right you're trying to hit the ground in front of the line. So we're not hitting a ball, we're just trying to move the low point forward fractionally. So the first thing you see is the butt of the club on the right is a little bit further forward.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay? That's gonna keep the radius a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
The further away from you the butt of the club gets at P6, the wider the arc.
Yeah.
Okay? So the club on the left is going to be coming in slightly lower to the ground, which is
Yeah.
something we've discussed today. As you then come through, you see that there's still a little bit of sort of flex in the lead leg on the right,
Yeah.
whereas on the left the lead leg started to straighten.
Yeah.
Now as the lead leg straightens, that's another way of shallowing out the angle of attack.
Yeah.
Another sign that you're pushing up too fast. So when we were looking at that graph before, instead of going into the ground and then coming out at the correct rate, you're going into the ground for a little bit and then starting to push up a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to shallow out the angle of attack. Then as we come into impact, just match these two up, we see there now that the handle's a little bit further forward,
Yeah.
which means the arc's tighter,
Yeah.
which means the angle of attack's a little bit less up,
Yeah.
a little bit more level, a little bit,
Yeah.
still down slightly.
Yeah.
And then as we come through, on the left you see the left shoulder goes up and behind you
Yeah.
at a faster rate. The left leg extends at a faster rate.
Yeah.
So they're all things that can create this issue you've got with thinning it or catching it, growing behind the ball, bouncing up and topping it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The arc's not really staying tight enough for long enough. We're not staying in the ground for long enough before we start to push up. And when we do push up, we push up at too fast a rate.
Yeah.
So as soon as we start pushing up at too fast a rate, we've got to then start dumping the wrist angles. And if we don't quite time those two things, then we're going to have low point issues. So there's a definite difference in the way that lead shoulder, which is the centre of the arc, works, the way the legs work, and your ability to control the radius. So on the right, you're controlling your low point. That's all you're thinking about.
Yeah.
In front of the line. You're not thinking about all those other mechanics we've just discussed,
Yeah.
but they're created by channeling it in front of that line slightly. You don't need to hit in front of it loads,
No.
and it doesn't need to be steep, but we're just trying to keep that low point forward.
Yeah.